Hello, everybody. It's me, Carmine DeStefano, the Bookman. And I just got back from seeing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Obviously, I have the shirt on. My mother got this when she went to Disney World or Land, whichever the fuck one is in Florida. Don't give a shit. And before I get into the movie, I just want to go through a couple of things with the trailers. It's so amazing to me how Hollywood's dead, right? And all you have is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, I'm going to do a review for people with intelligence, and I'm going to do a review for the wannabe male woke police, because you know that it's going to happen one way or another. You can't escape it. It's almost like disease. You can try, but you're going to get sick no matter what. And that's, the woke police. These pathetic suburbanite pieces of shit that don't know how to shut their fucking faces and ruin movies and then wonder why movies suck so much. Because they're the influencers. They have all the influence. And all these lazy corporate assholes that just do whatever they're told and watch all the videos on YouTube of these guys bitching and moaning about movies not being what they want, or video games. They just, hey, listen, that's what everyone's saying. And that's how they screw up movies and whatever. But let's go into the trailers first, as I've said. The Spider-Verse thing, not into, don't care, don't give a shit. It's amazing to me, as I was saying before, the DC universe, DC comics, for the most part, are better than Marvel comics. They are. I've read both, lots of both, trust me. DC typically is better than Marvel. And yet, for some reason, DC can steal ideas from Marvel that were really good and make them look like shit. Because I finally saw the Flash trailer. It looks fucking atrocious. It looks absolutely fucking stupid. And again, I hear so many people talk about how Marvel's too humorous, it's too comedic, and DC's serious and everything like that, because if you're mentally lazy and you see Zack Snyder type film where everything is dark and slow, it's got to be serious. No, that's not serious. It's just dark and slow. But you know that there's going to be some goofy, stupid ass, premature, immature, sophomore jokes, especially with Urza Miller, whatever his name is. You know that there's going to be some dumb shit like Michael Keaton as Batman, even though in that universe, the last Batman looked a little bit more like George Clooney, from last I checked. But whatever, we're going to just forget things, because that's what DC does all the time. Let's just forget there was a Superman 3 and 4. Let's just forget there was another Batman. Let's just forget Batman was Val Kilmer and George. Let's just forget. We're going to start off where we left off from the part you forgot about. Because DC needs to fucking stop making movies. They just make animated movies, maybe. Just stop making live action movies till you get somebody with half a fucking brain to make them for you. And then, of course, there were a couple of the movies, Indiana Jones, whatever. Guys, all you have is Marvel. It's all you have. Marvel Cinematic. Now, I'm not saying Disney, but the Marvel Cinematic Universe is all you have. And this movie blew it out of the fucking water. This movie was tremendous. Now, again, this is for people with sentient intelligence. Stick with me. The movie's about friendship. It's about finding and making friends, understanding each other, understanding yourself, all that. The work that goes into building relationships, more or less. It is also the subplot of being a story for one specific character. Excuse me. It's just eight. One specific character. You may know who it is. You may not. I'm not going to spoil it for you. The one thing I will spoil is none of the Guardians die. None of them die. Which is something that my friend Frankie Love and I were talking about at one point. We were saying, yeah, watch, nobody dies. They all survive, including Adam Warlock. They tease and they kind of tempt, but they all live in the end. But the Guardians are not where they were at the start. So just remember that. That's all I'm going to tell you. The acting in this movie, and especially the man who played, pardon me, the High Evolutionary, incredible. Absolutely incredible. And how they can write for a scientific genius, megalomaniac, lunatic like him, and then write for each of the other characters is really impressive. Now, let me just suggest that if you want to see a good movie, like an actual good movie, not a Knives Out type or Everywhere But Anywhere stupid shit that involves characters you like in dumbass scenarios with really loud screaming in your face as to what the movie's about. If you want to see a good movie, an actual film with all the cinematography, all the good writing, all the development, all the actual plot and things that build off the plot, then I would say it's in your best interest to see this movie. Now, for the woke police assholes here on YouTube, you know who you are. They did a couple of things you might not like. Like, for instance, they made Cosmo a female dog. I know. Oh, they're replacing all the men. They're making men look helpless because Nebula had to help steer the ship. Oh God, women doing things. No. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? I know there'll be nitpickers. I'm a big Adam Warlock guy. You can nitpick that. I don't remember him telling jokes or being the brunt end of humor, but I was impressed and pleased with what they did with him as a character in the movie in terms of his powers and stuff, and how they kind of got him involved. He does play a little bit of a minor role in this, and I do hope they do a lot more with him, because Adam Warlock is, you can say what you want about Ms. Marvel, Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, she's a huge part of Marvel. You can say what you want about her in the movies. Adam Warlock is practically Marvel, more or less. Pretty much everything involving the cosmic universe involves him. So I'm very interested in seeing what they're going to do with him moving forward. But yeah, woke police are going to have a problem with a couple of those things there. There may be a few more that I didn't see because I don't think stupid wannabe male like you do, but there may be some things in there that you'll just be horrified by. But whatever the case, if you have any interest in an actual good movie, I really suggest you see this. And that's all I have to say because I'm not spoiling anything and I'm giving you a review, a critique. That's what I'm giving you. Now, thank you all for watching. I have more for you soon to come, so stay tuned, take care, and have a great day.